Oh yes, this is it. This is the range test of the Kia Niro EV, or e-Niro, in Norway in winter conditions. So yes, I picked it up in Drammen, and I'm now at Nemenes juicing up, and I already see a problem. By the way, I'm wearing the Kia Björn t-shirt here. Oh yes, but I'm gonna put on the jacket because it's kind of cold outside. Yeah, it's -3 degrees Celsius outside. But okay, let me see and show you here. So the problem is that I heard rumors, or I heard reports that people with Kona has been getting slower charging speed in winter, and I experienced the exact same thing here. I arrived with like 70%, and at 70%, I'm supposed to get about 45 kilowatt. It should taper off at 73%, but it did. I mean, already when I plugged in, I had only 35 kilowatt, and then you know, at this state of charge, I should have at least 20 kilowatt. If I look at the video from Korea when it was nice and warm this summer. So I'm not sure why we are getting, you know, about 10 kilowatt lower speed than we should. If you see here, you go to EV. All right. So if you go to EV settings, this one, winter mode, it's been on since I left Drammen this morning, this afternoon rather, and it says, you know, it will basically what this winter mode is. It will heat up the battery at the cost of energy. So you will get, you know, better fast charging speed, because if you don't have battery heater, then it takes forever to heat up the battery. But I'm not sure how it works, you know, how it's like, we don't have any insight in the BMS here, and you know what's going on in the battery temperature and all that. So unfortunately in this car, there's no way to look at the battery temperature from like the standard views here, unless you have some kind of OBD tool or whatever, I guess. Unlike in Nissan, where you can see the temperature. Okay, I've been sitting here on on DC for say 21 minutes, and I gained 0.7 kilowatt hours. So that's like 2 kilowatt, and some of it might be to the heater here. So I think this is the first time I will not charge to 100%, because this is foolishness. I'm not gonna sit here for another 24 minutes. I've been here over 2 hours already. So I will probably charge to, maybe I'll wait to 98%. Maybe I'll just go now, and then we have to extrapolate the rest. Yeah, this is taking way too long. Alright, we are finally on the move. I left with 97%, and I checked GPS, and I have to cruise at 96 kilometers per hour on GPS. I mean on the speedometer here to match 90 kilometers per hour on GPS. So time is now almost 6 in the evening, so we'll be done by 10 tonight. Oh, I'll be home, and I have to charge up a little bit and go back to Oslo. So this is gonna be a long day. Alright, mandatory check. We will check the weight. Now this time I will check the front axle and also the back. Alright, so let's see, let's check the front first, because people want to know the weight distribution. Okay, let me just assume. Okay, 1020 in the front axle. It seems to be heavier front. Yeah, 1020 kilos. And then full weight, wow, 1860. Not too much. I mean, a Kona was 1800, so this is only 60 kilos more. Alright, and that should mean that we have 840 kilos in the rear axle. There, yeah, there you go. Right, now you can calculate the weight distribution. So it's not a 50-50%, it's more like, I don't know, quick math, 60-40, 55, 65-40-ish, roughly. Well, let's continue the test. Alright, we have been driving for 11 minutes, and consumption so far is 173, but it's still too early. We have to wait for it to stabilize. And I noticed something, is that this car is somewhat noisy. Now we finally we can test it on rough Norwegian tarmac, and it sounds noisier than e-Golf, i3, and especially well, maybe on the same level as Kona, but yeah. Now this car is fitted, I mean, it doesn't have it's fitted with the Continental Viking Contact 7 studless tires, so they shouldn't be that noisy. You know, studless tires are somewhat soft, but this car does not have that. In Norwegian we call it understellsbehandling. It's like some undercarriage treatment against rust, which also helps soundproof against like road noise like this. So this car does not have it, but later cars will have it. So I should have to test also the cars, the later cars, maybe next year or later this year, this winter, because this is a little bit too noisy for my taste. But I will do a separate video about the road noise test. I have to do it in my own stretch here, not over here. It's close Kløfta. Yeah, so that will be another video. We have been driving for 1 hour, and consumption is now down to 177. It's of course way higher than in summer, but we have like low temperature, we have wet roads, some snow, some schmutz. So this is as expected. You know, you have to expect 10-20% lower range in winter. It applies to every car out there. So 78% now. Yeah, it seems like we should be able to do 400 kilometers. Yeah, not 500. 500 is for summer, and 400 for winter is still pretty good. It's more than my legs can do. We have been driving for 2 hours, and it started snowing. Yeah, so this is as realistic as we can get it in Norway. So typical Norwegian winter road, you know, wet road, some snow. We have, well, right now it's 0 degrees Celsius. It was -4 closer to Elverum, well, as you can further north. Consumption is hovering around 175, 180, and you see 183 kilometers driven so far. We have 53, so we started at 97, so we consume 44% so far. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure if you can make it to 400 kilometers. Well, we shall see then. We are almost halfway. Whoa, and I see now in the snow that Alcas stopped working. There is no green steering wheel anymore. Now it comes back. Let me see, we're entering a tunnel. It might come back in the tunnel, but it seems like it can't deal with too much snow. Come on, Alcas, come back. There. Okay, let's see when we exit the tunnel what happens. Okay, tunnel is about to end, and then what is the surface over there? Let's check here. Oh, you see? Ooh. Okay, what happens here? Alcas is still active. I mean not Alcas. LFA. I keep saying the wrong thing. LFA is active. Ooh. Okay, not too bad. Oh, there you go. Now it loses focus. Yeah. So and you see the surface is like this. So as expected, same thing happens with Tesla Autopilot. It can't see well in the snow here. So yeah. Ah, shit. It's just that the radar is blocked, so cruise control is not working now. What the heck? I thought this was just a Tesla phenomena. No. We have snow blocking the radar, and now cruise control can't work. What's smart cruise control? I wonder if there's a way to override it to use the dumb cruise control. So I'm not sure if I found a way, but there's this button here, just like in the i3, where adjust distance. If you hold it down in the i3, you can override it and use like standard cruise control, and it says CC there, and then suddenly I'm able to set speed, right? Okay, so I want to set the cruising speed like this, but then when I let off the pedal, it won't keep that speed. Let's see, it would just slow down. Look, this is weird. It's not maintaining speed. What the heck? This is weird shit. Okay, we're parked here. I'm gonna check the radar. It's this one. Whoa, okay. It's been covered by, well, slush. I mean, not that bad, but was that enough to knock out the radar? Really? Okay, so I want to use cruise control for even speed and convenience. So I'm not sure if this is heated or not. I can check it out later, but alright. So I clean as much as possible. Let's prevent more schmutz from sticking there. So the radar should be clean now. Hopefully it will work. Yeah, let's see. Let's get going. Still have a long way to go. Okay, the symbol is still there, but let's start driving and see what happens. Alright, great news. We can use cruise control again. Adaptive cruise control. So that did the trick, but the question is, how long will it last before it gets knocked out again? Okay, let's see. So the time now is 8:34. Yeah, let's see how long it takes in this shitty Norwegian winter weather. We have been driving for over 3 hours. We have done 270 kilometers so far. GOM says 87 kilometers left, so we have to forget about going 400 kilometers. 25% state of charge, and if you look here, okay, let me zoom in here. Those numbers are tiny. So earlier tonight, I was consuming about 800 watt for heater. Now it increased to 1.2 kilowatt. And then I'm pretty sure that the propulsion part has increased too, because the rolling resistance has increased. Battery care is at 0, so it seems that the car doesn't spend any energy on heating up the battery. Electronics is just fans and lights and stuff. So you saw earlier this evening we had 170 something consumption. Now it's down, it's up to 181. Yeah, so it's a nice mix of let's say like good, like best case driving condition, and now we're turning into worst case driving condition. Yeah, so alright, a little bit more then, and then we are done. Okay, we are heading back now, and we have 73 kilometers of range left, and because we started so late, I will go straight back to Oslo. So I'm aiming for IKEA, which is 75 kilometers away. I might have to stop before there, most likely, but we'll see. Yeah, so we have a slight downhill advantage there, but it shouldn't matter too much. Okay, it'll be slightly better result than if we went back to Nebenes, but going to Nebenes will take too long time. Oh, this winter weather is taking its toll on the consumption. Average consumption for the whole trip is now 182. So that means that the past consumption is way higher than that. And we have 36 kilometers, 35 now. It's dropping fast, so we have to bail out. I cannot go for IKEA, it's too far away. And I don't feel like running too low. So we have 10% state of charge left. So the plan now is to go to wait, how do map? No, wait, there. Yes, I'm going for McDonald's, 10 kilometers from here. Yeah, that's the safest way to do it. Yeah, they have 2 fast chargers there, so hopefully one of them is available when I get there. Well, we are here at the fast charger, 7% left, 23 kilometers of range left, low battery warning, but we have an e-Golf and I-Pace charging. Ah, shit. So, yeah, let's figure out something. Okay, I have the spot now. The other guy moved. That there's a problem. The CCS the CCS cable is not working. Shit. So I have 7% left, and I plotted in Kløfta, 12 kilometers, 24 kilometers on GOM. All right, let's do the eco run. All right, we're on the move again. GOM says 19 kilometers left, and we are 7.4 kilometers from destination, so it should be fine. And the road here is fairly flat. It's going slight downhill, so yeah, that should be okay, I hope. Unless we get some crazy surprises. But I've been low on Kona and e-Niro before, so they don't do any crazy shit. How many percent do we have, by the way? Let's see. If I go to this one, 5%. Oh, that's kind of low. This is Kløfta. I normally don't come here because it's like a detour from the highway. But there's supposed to be 2 available chargers there right now. So yeah, let's hope they are still available. Okay, here we are at Kiwi, and ooh, oh yes, both of them available. Oh, let's have some juice fest. Alright, let me see, we are juicing up. I want to see the charging speed. It should be 40, like more than 40 kilowatts. 38, okay, yes, that's not too bad. Yeah, alright, let's see if it goes up or not. Let's check something, I almost forgot. Let's check if the radar is heated. So you can see, well, the door is kind of hot-ish. That wheel is, why is that wheel warmer than the back? Okay, yeah, so yeah, this is the FLIR 1 camera. All right, but let's see. What about dun 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 dun? You know, it doesn't look like it is heated, like on e-Golf. Huh? It seems, yeah, it seems to have the same temperature as ambient temperature. Okay, maybe that's why it was blocked. But I mean, once it was blocked and I cleared it, then it stayed clear, and I only had to clear it once. So I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. And it's snowing a lot today. Suddenly the snow came again. Yeah, wow. Well, yeah, if we look at the screenshot here, we did 341.6 kilometers. And we had 4% left, but you know, we started with 97%. So that means we consume 93%. So if we do some quick math, estimate that we can do about 375 kilometers, which is not too bad considering that it was winter and also snowy outside. Yeah. So yeah, it's still less than 500 kilometers on summer, but you know, this is the nature for all EVs. They suffer from winter like this. So yeah, but the charging speed is getting, I mean, it's okay. Look here. So it started at 38 and then it slowly ramped up to 40 and now we are at 44. So you know, it looks normal now. But I will check it out. I'm gonna go to Nygårdskrysset at the 175 kilowatt fast charger and test out there. So I already plotted it in here. See, that will be in the next episode. 56 kilometers. I will also visit. I have to go home and get some more equipment. So I have to juice up a bit, go there, and then charge up there and test. Because I want to know about this so-called charging issue, if it's an issue or not. I mean, it could be that the battery was too cold or whatever, but it's charging like it should right now, at least. And so that's good. That's good. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, the winter range test of Kia e-Niro. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.